Hey folks, it's Dave back here in Studio B, trying to get things ready here as we play some APBA hockey tonight. As you could see from the title, it's going to be my Sugar Rush game. Ron and I did a show on Sugar Rush not that long ago, and basically it was like, where do you go to find comfort? After a bad day or something like that. You know, what do you do? You know, what are you going to do to lighten the mood and do something fun and do something easy and the whole bit. Now I can't get something to come up here. Hang on a sec, folks. I got to get my chat room up here, and it's kind of not happening. Sorry about that. Oh, come on. Can I get this going now? Well, my chat room's going to be behind, unfortunately. Why am I having issues tonight? Am I on? I'm sorry. I should be on. I should be on here. I just cannot get myself to come up here on the channel. View channel. Live. It's not playing. That's just great. So Barbara's here and Ron says, so you guys can see me, but I can't get my chat to come up. I'm hitting the button, it won't work. That's kind of messed up. That's how I'm going to watch my chat. So I put if I put it in my queue and I play it. All right, well, I got it going now. It's kind of weird how it works, but I don't know. Tom L comes by. So anyway, so yeah, here we go. We're going to play some hockey tonight. It's been it's been a week. It's been a week. I don't want to sit here and bring everybody down. I'm still really bummed out about my buddy. Oh, I'm going to need this. I have my keyboard here that I'm going to need to type in scores, ain't I? Alrighty, so I got my my rules here. I got my scoreboard here. I got my power play here. I got my rare charts. Anything else I need over here to get this game going? Hopefully not. Alrighty. So here we go. And we're almost ready for some APBA hockey here. All right, where can I put some of this stuff here? So I can get at it? I only need to really write down the goals and stuff, so I suppose I could put it like right here. Alrighty, so it's APBA hockey tonight. As I finally get back with the rink. I don't know if you saw it last night. I'm sitting at Texas Roadhouse last night with my wife and her sister. Dinner's about to come to the table, and my phone dings. It's like, can you do a hockey game in 2 hours? Oh, my gosh. And I was like, well, I looked at him and says, well, we'll finish dinner, and I'll go home, and I'll do it. But I says, it will pay for dinner tonight, so how about that? So they were all happy with that. So we finished dinner, and I went home and went right to the rink. And then I had another game today, and it doesn't end. It doesn't end. I know I'm a broken record. It doesn't end, but I want to spend some time with you guys. I want to get some stuff on the table and have some fun, but I can't do it if I'm always working. That's what helps me buy seasons, though, and it helps me do some things like this. All right, so there's my overhead shot. So here we are. We're down here, as we're going to play some APBA hockey here tonight. Oh, I'm in the way of Bobby. Oh, no, that's not where I want to be. I want to be right here. That's where I want to be. That's where it's going to be. Yes, it is. All right, now, I'm not going to really do a tutorial on this game. I've done enough of these. I really just kind of want to play tonight and not have to worry about it. But a couple of people did ask a few questions. So somebody asked about rosters with APBA hockey. So what you got to do is you got to go download this and print this out, okay? So this is 1974-75. That's what I'm playing tonight. All righty, I might want to brighten that up just a little bit here. And so that's where you get the rosters. And what's going to happen here is it's going to list everybody. Now, I blocked them off because it's kind of weird how it's laid out. So I just kind of drew these lines in to separate the teams here. So it's going to show you everyone carded in APBA is going to be on this list, okay? So you're going to see how you got the Bruins got the left wing, the center, and the right wing. And I'll list everybody here, and then the defense and the goaltender. So this is going to be everybody, the APBA cards here. What's neat about this is that in this particular game between the Bruins and the Washington Capitals, okay, I had to put some more light over here. There we go. I actually had to steal a bunch of guys for the Capitals from other teams because this was an early season game, and the Capitals went through a ton of guys, and they traded a bunch of guys. So I did. I actually had to go and make steal some guys from 3 or 4 other teams to make this Washington team happen. So it's kind of an as played, kind of, sort of. But what I did is I went to the other teams and I found the guys that I needed on Pittsburgh, St. Louis, and even Detroit, and just had an idea what position they played so they could play in the game tonight. Also here it shows you your bench minor, your assist per game ratio, and your power play and your PK. And so I'm going to need to have all that handy when I do this here. So I'm going to write that down on my score sheet while I have it right here. So let's start with the visiting Washington Capitals, who I don't even know if they've won a game at this point of the season. It was pretty bad. Their bench minor is 12. And let me see. So what's their power play here? So their power play is -1, and their penalty killing's +1. So that's pretty bad. And the assists, 156. So there's a little assist chart here that you get with the game. And 156. I'm going to call that 11 to 45. So we're going to go 11 to 45, and always 64 to 66. Is unassisted. So 11 to 45 is my 2 assists for Washington. For Boston, their bench minor is 0. Can you believe the 74-75 Bruins have a bench minor of 0? That means they can't get a bench minor. The assists per game is 159. We'll call that 11 to 51. All right, so 11 to 51 for Boston will be 2 assists. So that means that they're prone to get more assists. Power play is +1. And the PK is -1. That means it's good. So what's going to happen is if Boston's on the power play, they'll add 1. And with the penalty killing, they'll subtract 1 from the scoring range for the other team. Washington, by the way, is so bad. On the power play, they subtract 1. And on the PK, they'll actually add 1. So for Boston, when they're on the power play, we're going to be adding 2, because it's +1 and +1, plus the 2 you add for the game, if you can follow all that. Also, I'm going to use my 66 breakaway rule tonight, if I can remember to use that. And I got my own plays that I kind of drew up over here. And is anything else I need to talk about here? I don't think so. I think we're ready to go. So we're all set here. So there's my bench minor. There's my this. So this is my score sheet. And I think we should be ready to go, Joe. Thanks for everybody that's tuning in. And thanks for all the support, by the way. As you know, it was not this Friday night, but it was last Friday night. So it's been, 9 days that my dog finally, he got really sick. And it's been a tough week, real tough week. It's tougher than I thought it was going to be. And I miss that guy. I do. If you've had an animal that passed away, it's so tough. And on top of just being ridiculously busy with work. Maybe that's helped. Maybe not being home and moping has kind of helped. I don't know. But anyway, so I got my cream soda here. We're ready to go. Now I have my APBA spreadsheet here. You're going to see some of these. So you'll see the scoreboard and the dice rolls, but I have a whole other spreadsheet that I have with the game. I do have a couple of charts out here if I need them. Ooh, I even got my fight chart. If we have a fight, we're going to do a fight tonight, and we're going to have some fun. So I'm going to just try to have some fun tonight with all this here. Let's see how it goes. I'm not going to use the dump and chase, and I'm not going to use the matchups tonight. I'm just going to kind of play. All right, so this was the game from December 1974, and the final score was 12-1 Boston. Lowe played the first period. It was 5-0. They took him out and put in the other guy. But for what it's worth tonight, we're going to see how long we can go with Lowe in the net. All right, here we go. And let's play. Barbara had a cream soda the other night with vanilla ice cream in it. That's very interesting. All right, so we're going to go. Let me get my spreadsheet up here. And so here we go. I'll try to follow the chat the best I can. But it's Washington, Boston, 1974. This is my sugar rush game. Boston should cream them, and I'm hoping they do. All righty, so let me set my lines here first off. We're going to go line 1 and line 1. This is the stuff I do behind the scenes, and I've done a video on how this works. So here we go. Let's roll the dice. On the face-off, so we have, again, it's been a while since I played, so give me a second. So face-off 1, face-off 4. So it's a +3. Disadvantage lefty, though. I don't know how to say this guy's name. Rychik? PJet will show up and tell me how to pronounce it. So Rychek wins it from Esposito, and that'll go to the left D. So if you can see advantage +3, it's dis left D. So it's disadvantage left D. So it's going to go to Smith. So Gord Smith with the puck. His roll is a 42. A 42 is a 21. It's intercepted by Johnny Busick, and that'll cause for another spin of the dice. So Johnny Busick with the puck. Now he rolls a 51. That's a 4. He's going up against the right wing. And can you see that? The right wing. Hang on one second here. No, you can't see that. So I need to fix this. Hang on one second, folks. Again, it's been a while since I've had this set up. So let me see if I can fix this for you so you can see the actual dice roll. There you go. There we go. That's the dice roll, and that's the ODAI that I was talking about. Okay. So now that you see it, now you don't. So that's the dice roll I'm talking about. So when you click on that die, that's going to give me the main roll of 51 right there. All right, so 51 is Busick. It's a 4. Now he's going up against the right wing, which is Marson, so he's a 1. So that 4 will actually bounce down to a 3, and no matter how we slice it, that's going to be a shot on goal for Johnny Busick. So Busick, his shot range is 26. My shot is 52, so that'll be a shot and a save by Ron Lowe. And the save for Lowe is a 34. And a 34 save is going to be a saved, and a goal's knocked off the moorings, and we're going to get a face-off. So our first whistle, it's going to be a face-off in the Capital Zone. Dun, 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 dun. Now, somebody else asked about power plays and offensive zone. So again, we have this chart here, which is the offensive win chart and defensive win. So this is if it's in the defensive zone for a face-off. That I use that chart. It's optional, but I do like it. But that takes secondary place, whatever you want to call it, to the power play chart. So the power play chart would take preference, so I would put that over here on the power play. So you would not use that on the power play. Use the power play chart for all power plays, if that makes sense, okay? All right, here we go. So it's going to be a face-off now. So, again, it's +3 for Boston. So we're going to roll the dice. We're going to look at +3. Oh, wow, disadvantage right wing. Wow, Esposito's lost 2 face-offs. So Marston's going to get it in his own zone. Now, a 22 is a 2, and that's going to be a shot on net. So Marston's going to come down the wing and get a shot. His shot range is 26, and that'll be a shot and a save by Ross Brooks. Save of 23 is a 6, and he's just going to hang on here. So the Capitals hanging tight, winning a couple of face-offs and matching Boston with shots. So we each have 1 shot on net. So we got 1 more roll of the dice, and we'll change lines here because I usually go 2 minutes, and then I change lines. So we have disadvantage right D again. Holy cow, Esposito cannot win a face-off. Mickelson at the point, a roll of 46 is a 43, and we got a possible bench minor. We're going to check. So we got a whistle here. So neutral zone face-off, a rare play. So we're going to go to our first split, and that'll be a 5. So that'll be a neutral zone face-off. So we can't keep it in. We got a face-off at neutral ice, and we need to check for bench minor. So let's start with Boston. Now Boston can't, so we're just going to do a no time roll. And if that was a 12, it would have been a penalty, but it's not. Or 12 or 11, I should say, right? 12 or 11, yeah, so it's not. So it's not going to be a penalty. So, neutral zone face-off. That'll give us a chance to change our lines up here. And so we're going to go. So they want. Wow, they want line 4. Now, Washington only has 2 defensive lines. That's what they had in the game, so that's what I'm going to use. So they're just going to go back and forth between the 2. Boston has 3 defensive lines. And they want line 2 out here for defense. That's just kind of how it was in the 70s. Alrighty, and they're each going to go line 4. Now, what I do a lot of times is I will keep the top center out there. I only have 3 centers, so the top center will double shift for line 4. Oh, son of a gun. How do you drop cards? It's one thing to drop dice. But now I'm at a whole new level here. I'm dropping cards. I don't even know who I had out here. All right, so that's what I think I had. All right, so we're going to go line 4 and line 4. And do I have... I do have 4 here because they only have so many D. They went line 4 here. Let me turn down the heat. It's always a nice temperature down here. Then as soon as I fire up and I get the lights on, the heat kicks on, I get roasting down here. It's not fun, especially in the summer. All right, so I think I'm good here. So I got line 4, line 4, line 2, and line 2. Again, I'm a little rusty here. It's been a while since I played the Apple hockey, so bear with me. I'm not trying to rush tonight. I'm just trying to enjoy the game tonight. After the week and the weekend I had, I'm just going to have some fun. You guys are welcome to join along here tonight. I did not realize that Marcin was the second black Canadian player. I know that they had a couple of guys in that team like that. I forget who the other guy was. All right, so here we go. So we're going to be a face-off at neutral ice. So Esposito's going to stay out here. He's going to double shift against Pete Laframboise. Is that how you say that? Okay, off the face-off. Advantage 3. Finally, Esposito wins the face-off. It's going to go over here to Dave Forbes. A 45 is a 7 going up against the opponent, which is this guy here. And on right D, he's a 3. Again, I should have put him on lefty with a 4, but, well, he's playing right D today. So a 3, that's going to be a 6. That's going to be a shot on goal, block plus 1. Their block is 2, 3, 4. My block is a 5. I beat the block, so I get the shot on net. But a 65 is not in range at all. So it's going to be a shot, and it's going to be another save by Lowe. A 21 on the save roll is a 23. And a 23 will be picked up by the opponent right wing. So it's going to bounce over here to Dave Hines. So Hines is going to roll. He gets a 45, which is a 26. And he's going to be intercepted by the left wing. So Peter, John, Paul Nicholson. How many names has this guy got? He's gonna take the puck. In case you're wondering, I know a couple of people had asked too about, what are the matchups in the game, and Strat does it different ways. Sometimes it's just the forwards matchup and a D matchup. I like to go left wing, left D. Right wing, right D, because I figure you're getting around this guy and you're going against him. So that's when I have matchup. It's center, the wings against the defense, and the wings against the defense. That's my matchups here. So this left wing has the puck. His opposition is the D over here, the right D. So left wing, right D. And that's why I lay it out here. So this is kind of how it looks as you were lining up for face-offs, and that's kind of how I do it here. So Strat does it different ways. I think it's supposed to be left wing, right wing, but you do have the option of playing the D, which I think just makes more sense. Because you very rarely you're going to get the D going in against the D. That's just me. Again, a lot of times if the defense has the puck, they're going to be near the point or neutral, and then they're going to be the winger's going to be on them. That's how I do it. All right, so Nicholson gets the puck. Peter, John, Paul Nicholson. He rolls a 54. That's a 32. That's going to be a pass unless the Bruins take it away with physical 14. So I have intimidation 1, 4, 7, 11, 12, 13. Oh, boy. So, no, they don't take it away. So it's going to be a pass. We're going to give it to the center. Laframboise. That's what it's going to be. And I think we're going to do a no time roll on the pass. And a 35 is going to be a 3 going up against the right wing. So that'll be a 2, actually. So it's going to be a shot on goal. So Laframboise, I can't say that name. I'm too tired. Shot range of 15. That's out of range. So that'll be a shot. And that'll be a save by Ross Brooks. 26 on Brooks is a 24. And that'll be a shot on goal if we can't clear it by the highest shot frequency. Now, the shot frequency is 19, 21, and 17. So it's going to be, he can get it here unless we clear it away. So our clearing attempt for Boston is 4 with Vadnais and 2. So we get a 6. And our clear is a 7, so we don't clear it. See, the clearing roll of 6 and 1 is a 7, so we don't clear it. So it's going to be another shot on net. So I got a no time roll here. The shot's a 15. Oh, my gosh, that's in range. Are you kidding me? So it's a shot in range, but a 55 is going to be a save by Brooks. So Laframboise I can't say it. I'm too tired. Who, incidentally, is on the Penguins in 75, because 74-75. So I had to rob him from the Penguins to play this early season game. You'll see a few of that here. There's going to be, I think, 4 or 5 guys from different teams playing on the Capitals here. So he shoots and saves, gets a rebound, and another save by Brooks. Ross Brooks with a couple of really nice saves here. And what did we say? That was a 55, so it's going to be a 2. And that'll be picked up by the right D. So Al Sims will swoop in and pick it up here and try to get something going for Boston. They're getting outshot 3-2 to the lowly Capitals. A 28, intercepted by the right wing. So his pass bounces off a skate, goes to Bruce Cowick, and we'll make some line changes here. So they want to put line 1 back up. So Esposito's going to stay out there. I know it's kind of not normal, but that's what we're going to do. And they want to go line 3. So Boston's going to go 1 and 3. And Washington's going to go 1 and 1. Again, they only get 2 lines of defense. So that's what we're going to do. And I do for right now, again, there's many ways to do it. I like the hockey bones line change, where the player with the puck stays with the puck. Everybody else changes. And then after the play, this guy gets replaced with his normal the normal line guy, whatever it is. There's different ways you can do it. The dump and change is kind of fun. It sets up for icing. Sometimes it sets up for scoring chances. I use that once in a while tonight to keep it simple. I'm going the hockey bones route. All right, so let me just plug in there. We're going to go line 1 and line 1. And again, I'm playing real slow tonight. This game plays a lot quicker than this, but I'm completely exhausted tonight, so this is going to be a real slow game. I'm in no hurry tonight. I'm just having fun. And hopefully you guys will join me in having some fun tonight. All right, Bruce Cowick, let's roll here. A 42 is a 5 going up against Hodge. So that's what that's going to do. Hodge being a 3, it's going to turn that 5 into a 6. So that'll be a shot on goal, block +1. So we have a 1, 2, 3. We have a 4. And no, we don't beat the block. The block is a 4, so that shot is blocked. And it deflects to the center. So that deflects to Esposito off the block shot. So Cowick will change up after the shot block. Esposito gets the puck. And he will start here. 14 for Esposito. 30, and that's icing. So Esposito misses the pass. And then I'll come all the way back here. Ryan asks, what's the alternate way that I use the ODAI? Reference one player without having to add it. Without having to add it sounds something or other. Here's what I do. Okay, I don't know if I have my thing here to show you. Do I? I might. Yeah. All right, here it is. So on the dice roll, you see in the green ODAI, and it has a position. So this is the Mike Berger new way of doing this, where it really works individuals rather than a whole line. So instead of figuring out ODAI for your whole line, what you do is just look at the player. And so on that last play, I went up against Hodge. His right wing is a 3. So what happens is a defensive rating of 3, you would add 1 to the play result. So his result here was whatever it was, a 5. It goes to a 6. Maybe I screwed that up. I don't remember. But the idea is you want to bump that up. Okay, so I probably did. I'm tired. No, maybe I did get the 25. I don't remember what I got for Morrison here, or the other guy, Cowick. Maybe it was a 5. I think it was a 5. So instead of adding up the team, you just look at the player, and it's anywhere from 0 to 5 for ratings. 2 is the one that doesn't change. So 2 is kind of average. So if you go up against somebody with a 2, you don't change the result. If you get a 3, you add 1. A 4, you add 2. And if you go against a 5, Bobby Orr, you add 3 to your result. So that's the individual ODAI. And I have this chart here that you roll a dice, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that tells you who you're going up against. And if you roll the 6, then you're going against your opposite player. And again, as far as opposite goes, I get center, and then wing against defense and wing against defense. That's kind of how I do it. And then defense against wing. So if Doak had the puck, he'd go up against Moans. That's his opposition. So that's what the individual ODAI is, and it is so much faster. You don't have to add anything. There's no setup. It's just, if you just remember that 2 is the even point. 2 is 0. And so Hodge being a 3, that means you add 1. Or being a 5, you would add 3. And so for me, and even Mike said that when he kind of created the system, he goes, 1, it puts the individual player more into play rather than the whole line. And 2, it is so much faster when you just look at the individual player. So we're going to have a face-off in the Boston zone. Esposito and Rychuk will go up against it. Esposito's a +3 and advantage left wing. So Johnny Busic's going to get it. A 23 is a 22 in his own zone. And it's an interception and shot on goal by the center. Oh, boy. That's intercepted. Rychuk, a 55, is out of range, so that'll be a shot on the net. Saved by Brooks. A 16 is a 28. And that's going to be, can we clear it away? Do we have 6 on a clear? We have 5 on a clear, so we don't clear it away. So on the 28, that's going to go to the 4th highest shot frequency. Oh, boy. So 1, 2, 3. So it's going to go to Smith. But because his shot frequency is 5, we need a roll of 5 or less to get that on the net. So I'm going to go to my split roll here. And that's going to be an 8. And that's going to be too much. So he's just going to get the puck and not get the shot. That's kind of how I play that, okay? And so he's just going to roll the puck, roll the dice. 16 for Smith is going to be a 28, and he's going to lose that puck to Hodge. And we're going to make a line change here. So Boston's going to send out line 1 defense and line 3. So you can see that on the score sheet or the scoreboard, how it says 3 and 1. So that's kind of how I handle the line changes. I let the computer spit out a line, and it gets for some nice matchups here. Oh, nice. Well, my buddy Walt McKechnie, who I stole from Detroit, by the way, he played in this game, but he was in Detroit later in the season, so I had to steal him from Detroit to have him play on Washington here. I mean, on Boston. He's the only guy, I think, from Boston that I had to steal from another team. He was traded for, oh boy, I forget who he was traded for now. But I met Walt. Well, I met Walt McKechnie and Reggie Leach here in Boston not that long ago, a few years ago. He was really fun to talk to, actually. And Ryan says, thanks for clarifying that. I'm going to look for the chart you referenced. Is that on Delphi? No. Where did Mike have his stuff? Mike Berger has a whole website on his stuff, and it's really, really done well. I'll have to see if I can find it. Search Mike Berger, APBA Hockey, and he's got a whole thing. He explains how it was done in the whole bit. He even had the penalty chart that I use, which is this right here. It just simplifies the penalties into a single roll instead of rolling all day to try to find something. So half of what I use is from Mike Berger. The other half is, kind of my own, and then the other half is Zarb stuff, and some of the other stuff is something else. APBA Chatter might have that. Yeah, if you search Mike Berger, APBA Hockey, he's got like a blog up with all that stuff, and you should be able to find it. And that's where I printed it out. And if you want to kind of keep this in mind a little bit, what I did, I made a little modification to his chart. So on rolls of 1 to 5, I kept it consistent with the game. So if you roll for a save and you roll a 1 to 5 for a save result, it's left D, right D, center, left wing, right wing. That's 1 to 5, and 6 is tied up. So to keep it consistent, I kept those the same. So if you were playing with dice instead of this, and you rolled to see who you were going up against, you rolled a 1, it would be the left D. If you rolled a 2, it would be right D. So it's consistent with the save chart, if you will, in APBA. And 6 would be the opposition. So you always have 2 chances out of 6 to go up against your actual opposition on the ice. All right, now where was I? Oh, and I think APBA Chat has it, mikeberger.com/APBA metrics. Yeah, that's where I should go back and see if he's got any more stuff up there. I've been trying to get him on the show. All right, so where are we now? Oh, so Hodge with the puck. So we're going to go 3 and 2 and 3 and 1. So I need to make my adjustments here. And I like how it keeps track of the lines for me. So we got Orr and Dallas Smith back out here. I love this defensive line. I'm going to gush for a second. Orr, Sims, Doak. That was such a good line. Dallas Smith, Carol Vadnais, Darrell Edestrand. Their defense was just so solid. It really was. I love that Boston defense. All righty, so here we go. So Hodge with the puck now, so now we're going to roll. All right, here we go. And a 54 for Hodge. Boy, terrible rolls for Boston. 32. Pass physical 14. So what do they got? 3, 7, 8, 9, 13. No, so they're going to make a pass. We're going to send it over to my buddy Walt McKechnie. So Walt McKechnie's going to get the puck. A no-time roll of 21. A 31 for McKechnie, and pass physical 10. No, it's going to be intercepted by Anderson. So we need to get Hodge off here. Get line 3 going. So Terry O'Reilly coming out here. Oh, my gosh. O'Reilly. Anybody here? Oh, Lasuk, maybe? Trying to think. Oh, LeBear. He's another fighter. And Anderson is too. Oh, boy. Here we go. All right, so it's going to bounce to Anderson. He rolls a 32. That's going to be a 26. That's going to be intercepted by Andre Savard. Savard finally a 33. That's going to be a 1. We're going to finally get a shot on goal. And a shot range of 23. Oh, that's going to be in range, too. So a shot on net. It's in range with a roll of 21. And low with a 53, a 36. And that's a score. And right off the bat here, finally the Bruins get a shot on net. And Andre Savard will beat Ron Lowe. And it's going to be 1-0 for the Bruins. So let's take a look at our assists here. So my assist roll of 66. No, where are we now? 66 is unassisted, right? 64, 65, and 66 are unassisted. So where's my little thing here? So Andre Savard will score. So for Boston here in the first period at 12:30. Actually, well, let's see. 7:14 is the exact time. 7:14. We got Andre Savard. And he will score, and that'll put the Bruins up 1 to absolutely nothing. All right? All right, so 1-0 Bruins. Savard with the goal. And again, hopefully I'm playing this right. It's been a long time since I played APBA hockey here. All right, so we're going to go face-off here at center ice. McKechnie going up against Dupere. And I had to steal him from St. Louis. That's how many guys were gone out of Washington. I think Juckett said they had 39 guys on the roster that year. All right, so McKechnie with a 3. He's a 1, so it's a +2. And advantage lefty. So Dallas Smith with a 16 is a 28. And he's going to lose the puck here to the right wing. Henry Lou Morrison. And we need to make a change here. Line 1 will come out for Boston. So line 3 gets the goal. Savard unassisted for the Bruins. And they're going to go line 2. And they're going to put out line 4 again. Wow. They're getting rid of the line 4 guys here, so they won't have too many line 4s left. And again, the defense just alternates because that's all they had was 4. AP comes by. Hi, buddy. Thanks for stopping by as I play a little bit of hockey tonight to try to get my sugar rush here. Let me just change my lines here on the sheet. And then 1 and 2. So line 1 back out here for Boston. And Morrison with the puck. A 51 is a 5. Now, this is kind of what happens here. So it's a 5. He's going up against the center. So Esposito's a center 3. So we said a 3, we add 1. So this 5 turns into a 6 with the individual ODAI. A 6 is a shot block +1. Well, Sims is 1. Vadnais is 2. So that's 3, 4. And I roll the 4, so the shot is indeed blocked. And it deflects into the crowd for a face-off. So, dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. All right, here we go. Face off in the Boston zone. A +3 for Esposito. Advantage right wing. Hodge gets it. A roll of 15 is a 2. Hodge is going to get a shot on goal, but a shot of 51 is going to be a save by Lowe. A 65 is a 35. And that's going to be a rebound. So let's check the rebound here. So on the rebound chart, we're going to roll. So I rolled a 4 and a 2. So on the rebound, it's going to be the second highest I rating. So 8-6. So it's going to be Hodge. on the rebound. Oh, no, Vadnai's a 7. So, well, I guess it's going to be Vadnai on the rebound. So that shot by Hodge is saved by Lowe. A big rebound out to Vadnai. And so he's got a 7. And a 2 is not that good, though. That's going to be a wide shot. On the wide shot, I'm going to roll here. Let's see. Check against the clear. And it's cleared, and I think we're going to get a face-off here. So the wide check against a defensive clear, and I'm using a split roll. Oh, no, the clear is a 7. I'm going to use the 7. And, yes, so it's not cleared. So what's going to happen here? Team caught in the offensive zone. So I roll against a defensive clear on the wide chart. I'm trying to sort this out here. Team caught in the offensive zone. Shot deflects into the neutral zone. Shot on goal opponent. Wow. Oh, if greater than, check below. So it's not check against the defense. If greater than, yeah, okay. So we got a bad bounce. We got a bad bounce. So Vadnai shot misses, and we got a bad bounce here. It's going to go to Laframboise. I can't say his name. Laframboise. All right, so Laframboise is going to get the puck here, and he's going to get a shot on goal. So let's do a no-time roll. A 65 is out of range, and Ross Brooks will easily make that save, and a 4 will be picked up by the left wing. Johnny Busick gets the puck now. He's going to get a fresh roll. Oh, boy, 29. Terrible rolls for Boston. That's going to be picked off by Smith. Uh-oh, a 44. That's a 6 going up against Hodge. That'll be a 7. So that'll be a shot on goal, block +2. I only rolled a block of 2, so that's going to be blocked, and it's going to be smothered for a face-off. So that is that. As we get a lot of Ranger talk here. Will this video lead to diabetes? Geez, I hope not. It's a little late for me anyway, so for you, maybe not. So we're going to go line 4 here for Boston again. A lot of line 4 from each of these teams. So Hines and Forbes will come out with Esposito. And we're going to go line 1 on the defense. And they're going to go line 3. So we'll see Lesuc, Dupere, and Morrison. And again, we're just kind of alternating defense here. And so we're going to go 3 and 2. And 4 and 1. And a face-off in the Boston zone. So Esposito is a +3. And again, disadvantage right wing. I gotta talk to Keith about that. There's been a lot of disadvantage rolls here on the faceoffs. I don't know, Keith. All right, so I got a 65 to 29, and that's going to be intercepted by the lefty. So Dallas Smith will pick off this pass, and he'll start to play for the Boston Bruins. A 12 is a 25. His pass up the middle deflects, and it's going to go right back to Yvon Lebert. Lebert with a puck. A 21 is a 31. And his pass, physical 10, I don't think so. 3-6, no. He's not going to get that pass through. Intercepted by Smith. Smith with it again. A 15 is a 3. He's going up against Morrison, who's a 1. So that 3 turns into a 2 because, again, a 2 is even. So a 1, we would subtract 1, which is good for the offense. So for Dallas Smith, that 15 is going to be a 2. That'll be a shot on net. A shot of 6. He's got a shot range of 11. So a 62 is way out of range. So a shot and a save. So it's 5 shots each. And a save by Lowe will be a 2. And that'll be picked up by the right D. And we need to make a line change here. So they want line 2 out here for Boston. We haven't seen line 2 yet. Nice. So we'll get to see Schmatz, Shepard, and Marcotte. And third line D will come out, so we'll take a look at Darryl Edestrand and Gary Doak. And they want to go line 4 again, huh? No, we're going to overwrite that line 4. And we're going to go line 2. We're going to leave line 2 out here. Oh, we're going to put line 2 out there. We haven't seen much of line 2 yet. For some reason, we're going to run out of line 4s here. So line 2 and line 1. All right, so we're going to go 2 and 1. I'm going to override that computer decision. Too many 4s. And we said we're going to go 3. We said 2 and 3. 2 and 3. All right, so here we are. LeBaire with the puck again. A 22. Ooh, that's going to be a 5. No, he's going up against Doak. So we're going to add 2. It's going to be a 7. So it's going to be shot's going to be blocked. And it's going to deflect to the center. So it's going to deflect to Shepard. And LeBaire will take off here. So Boston puck with 7.5 minutes to go in the period. Shepard will get a roll of 12. That's a 25. Boy, Bruins, terrible, terrible rolls. Mickelson with the puck. 25 is a 9. That shot's going to be blocked and deflects over to Edistran. Edistran is a 36. 34, and a 34 is a 34 is a 34. 34 is an automatic penalty. I don't got to worry about it. So Edistran will pick up our first penalty of the game. Where's my notes here? So that'll come at 13:41 on the first period. And Daryl Edistran will sit for Boston. Alrighty, so we'll take a look at the Washington Capitol power play. So we'll pull out our power play chart, and I'll set that over across my other chart because that's what I'm going to be looking at. So Edistran goes to the box. So what I do is I go line 1 and line 1 on power plays, and then I advance to line 2 and line 2. That's just kind of how I do it. Alrighty. And I will have, who I'm going to have sit here. We'll have Esposito and Hodge and Busick will sit. All right, so here we go. Power play here. I'm just going to put my power play lines out. All right, so here's the face-off in the Boston zone. And it's going to be Hrychuk and Esposito +3. Advantage right wing. So Hodge will get it for Boston. A 35 is a 4 short-handed, and he'll get it out to center and get a neutral zone face-off. That's as good as killing some time. There we go. Another face-off here, and Esposito will win it, and he'll take it himself. A 42 is a 2. That's going to be a shot on goal. Shot range of 26. And I got to make sure I add the shot range for Washington here, but that shot range is going to be on net, but a save. A 62 for Lowe is a 32, and that's going to be a save. It's going to bounce all the way back to Smith for a shot. Shot on goal for the opposing left D. Now, his shot frequency is 13, so he will get the shot. So that shot is a 66. That's usually good, but in APBA you want 11. And that's going to be another save by Ron Lowe. A 45 is a 21. And that's going to be picked up by the opposing center. There's no opposing center, so we're just going to freeze the puck, is what the rule is, I believe. So, Esposito with a shorthanded bid and Dallas Smith with a shorthanded bid. Now, if I go back to my team sheets here, so on the power play, you add 2 to shot range, I believe. It's been a while. So everybody here, we're going to bump up 2. However, when Boston is on the penalty kill, we subtract 1. So that 2 turns into a 1. And then when Washington's on the power play, they're so bad we subtract another 1. And so that's going to just bring us back to even. So there's going to be no change in the power play for Washington. There's no advantage when they're playing Boston on the power play whatsoever. So, all right, so we got another minute to go here on the penalty. And it's going to be advantage right D. So it's going to go to Bobby Orr has it. Bobby Orr at 26 is a 12. And that's going to be a pass ARX. So I need to do another roll and see if we can make the pass and kill some time. So my assist rating is 52. So let me do another time roll here. And a 32. Yes, I will make that pass. And I'm going to send it to Esposito, and that's going to kill some time. So Esposito's going to get it here. A 43 for Phil is a 29 shorthanded. Intercepted by Gord Smith. Last gasp here on the power play. So we're going to give a no-time roll. A 14 is a pass Arsog. So I need another roll to see who's going to get the shot on net. So let's do a no-time roll. And he rolls a 51, and that's out of range. So it's just going to be a pass. And that pass is going to go to 1. It's going to be the lowest guy up front. So we're going to send that to Moans. So Moans gets it on the pass. It doesn't say to change time, so we're going to continue on without a 22. He'll get a shot on net for this one, I believe. A shot and a tip-in. All right, so let's look for the tip-in here. So it's going to be the highest I rating, so he's going to shoot it. And Hrychuk's going to try to tip it. He's got a 6. Right? No one else has anything higher. So it's going to be a 6. And on a 5, on a tip. So he's got a 6 and a 5. Tip in +2. Oh, so Hrychuk's got a tip in +2. Oh, boy, it's a shot 15. That's in range. Oh, no. Can they tie it up here on the power play? Shot by Moans, tipped by Hrychuk. Ross Brooks with a 5 comes up with a save. A 53 on a save is a 5. Ross Brooks comes up with a save. It's picked up by Hodge. Penalties up. Line 1 will stay out here. And we're going to go line 1 and 1. No, we should go line 2 because they just killed the penalty. So we're going to go line 2 and line 2. I'm going to overwrite that for both teams right now. So the penalty is up. Let me get my chart out of the way. And everybody will go line 2. So that was in range. They've had 2 in-range chances. And Ross Brooks has come up big. So let me get my line 2 out here. 4 minutes ago in the first period. Well, in real life, it was 5-0 Boston. Right now, it's only 2-0 Boston. 43 for Hodge. Boy, terrible APBA rolls. Really is. So a 43 is a 29. It's going to be intercepted by Anderson, and then Hodge will change up. Terrible rolls here. A 13 is a 22. That's going to be coughed up, and Greg Shepard's going to steal it. Shepard with a 62. Another terrible roll is an 8 shot on goal. Do I have forecheck 11? I have forecheck 4. I have forecheck 11. Yes, so that'll be a shot on goal. So Shepard's going to get a shot on goal, but my shot range of 22 is out of range. It's going to be a save by Lowe. A 24 is a 19. And it's picked up by the opposing lefty. So Carol Vadnais picks it up. As I got to close my window now. It's gone from 70 degrees in here to 40 real fast. All right, Vadnais with the puck now. A 33 for Vadnais, so that's going to be a 1. He's going up against the left wing, and he's a 2, so that will be no change. So Vadnais, what do we say? A 33 is a 1. That'll be a shot on net. He's got a shot range of 14. That's a 24. So there'll be a shot on net, but it's going to be a save by Lowe. A 23 is a 20, and that's picked up by the opposing right D. So Al Sims is going to pick it up here, and he's going to get a roll. 2 minutes left. So they want to go back to line 1, which is fine by me. So we'll go line 1 and line 3 for Boston. And they're going to go, boy, they want to get that line 4 out here. I'm going back to line 1 for Washington. Because that line 4 is not going to have anybody left. Triple G comes by. Good to see you. Do I have any WHACs? Yeah, they only have one. 74-75. And I do have it. And I'm going to be picking up the WHA for the Hockey Bones pretty soon. I almost played Hockey Bones tonight, but I'd have to remember how to play it. So I said, I'm going to go with APBA. All right, so we're going to go back to line 1 for everybody here. We're going to go line 3 on the D for Boston. There we go. All right, so Sims with the puck. He will roll, then change. A 15 is a 5 going up against this guy. So it's going to be a 4. So he'll get a shot on goal. Oh, no, it's a 15. I realized it's a 12. I have a shot range of 12, and I rolled a 15. Almost. Nice shot by Sims, but that's going to be saved by Lowe. A 42 on the save is a 12, and that'll be picked up. And no, he'll smother that for a face-off. Oh, so Al Sims fires that at the net, and that fooled him. And that'll be covered up. And his ID comes by. That's coming by ID. All right, so face-off here. It's going to be Hrychuk and Esposito. Esposito +3. And disadvantage center, so Hrychuk will get it. A 64 is a 6 in his own zone. It's going to be a pass off a skate. It's going to go out of play. We'll have a face-off at center ice. Advantage right wing, so Hodge is going to get it. A 25 is a 2 going up against the right D. It's going to be a 1. Shot on goal for Hodge, a 23. I rolled a 34. That's out of range, so another shot on the net. A 64 is a 31, and that's going to be saved. It's going to go right back to Hodge here. Shot on goal, so Hodge is going to get another shot on goal. This one, I rolled a 26. I get a 23. Another save, so 2 in a row by Lowe on Hodge. A 41 is a 24. It's going to be a shot on goal for the highest shooting forward on shot frequency. It's going to be Esposito or Orr. Esposito's out here. Unless I can clear it. No, a roll of 11. Their clearing is 3. So Esposito's going to get a shot. Esposito, a 36. No, I got a 26. That's another save by Lowe. 13 shots, only 1 in range. A 31 is a 6, and he'll freeze it. So with 30 seconds to go, Boston really peppering goaltender Ron Lowe, but they only got the 1 by him here as they're rolling terrible. All right, so we got a face-off. Advantage center. Esposito will get it. 66. Well, 66, that's the roll. That's going to be my breakaway. But, of course, on the shot roll, it's a 66, so that's way out of range. And so he comes in clean. Esposito wins it, goes right in on the goalie. And that'll be a save by Lowe. A 61 is a 22, and a 22 is picked up by Busick as the period ends. So, the score after 1, it's Boston 1 and Washington absolutely nothing. So let me just kind of write that down here. So Washington had 6 shots with 2 in range, and Boston had 14. Imagine that, 14 shots, only 1 in range. The only goal of the period, Savard, unassisted at 7:14. And so now let's go into the second period. So they want to start line 3. So we'll start line 3 for Boston. As Cleveland baseball fans stops by to see the Bruins hopefully beat up the Capitals tonight. They won 12-1 in real life. And this game here, it's only 1-0. Alrighty, so they want to keep 1 and 2 out here, and that's fine. All right, so we're going to go 1 and 2 for the Capitals. And for Boston, they're going to start line 3 here in the second period with line 2 on the defense. Okay, here we go. Face off at center ice. And it's going to be Walt McKechnie, my buddy Walt McKechnie, going against Horachek here. And McKechnie is a +2. So here we go, a +2. Disadvantage right D. Wow, another face-off win. And it's going to be a 13. It's going to be a 22. He's going to lose this puck to McKechnie. Walt McKechnie stealing it for Boston. A 24 is a 9. 9's going to be a blocked shot and deflects into the crowd. And they'll have a face-off in the Washington zone. Took me a little bit to get into the flow of the game here. It's been a while, but I think I got it flowing pretty well. Again, kind of playing it Dave's way. Face-off. Advantage left D, so it's going to be 1 back to Vadnais. Vadnais, 63, is an 18 in the offensive zone, and that's going to be intercepted by the right wing, so he played it in, and Marson with a steal. Marson, a 36. That's a 33, and we're going to get I'm going to call that a neutral zone face-off is what I'm going to call that. All right, well, we got to change up here, so line 1 will come out. Again, it was borderline neutral zone face-off penalty. I'm just going to coincidental penalty, so I'm just going to go with the neutral zone face-off. Sometimes I do that on my little one-offs. And again, only 2 lines of defense for the Capitals in this one. Kind of like the Seals. Remember the Seals didn't have a lot of defense? They would run 2 lines of D. I don't know how they did it. Maybe that's why they got smoked, you know. You only get 2D out there. 2 lines of D. All right, so 2 and 1 and 1 and 1. Bruins need to stop pulling away here. If they lose this game, I'm going to be very upset. All right, off the face-off, Esposito is a +3 over Crisco. Can we call him Crisco? It's probably Crisco, but I'm going to call him Crisco. All right, and Esposito wins the face-off. A 13 is a 4. Goes up against Crisco, so 4 stays a 4. So that'll be a shot on goal. Ooh, short range of 26. I rolled a 14. So that's on net. In range of 51 is a 6, and he will make the save. Oh, Esposito trying to slide it by Lowe, and Ron Lowe comes out of nowhere to make that save, and he'll get a face-off here. Holy cow, Marco coming by. Good to see you. How you doing, Marco? We haven't talked in a while. I meant to get a hold of you. I just been kind of running ragged. Hopefully things are going well for you. What are you playing, Marco? You playing anything good? Playing anything new? What are some of your things you enjoy playing here? Doug comes by, says, it's a long time before the Penguins will be competitive again. Well, look at Boston. They just get rid of anybody that can score goals. It's going to be a while for the Bruins were any good. Not that they were good, but they did get, they were the best team in the league a couple years ago, and since then they've been terrible. All right, so we got a face-off. So Esposito and Crisco, and it's going to go to Hodge. Hodge is 66. He's going to get a clear shot at the net, but that roll of 64 is going to kill him. That's going to be a save. And a 35 is going to be a rebound. Ooh, let's check the rebound here. So we got a 5 and a 1 on the. Ooh, 5 and a 1 on a rebound's terrible. So on the rebound, it's going to be the second highest I rating. So that's going to be Orr. So Orr's going to get the rebound. And with the 7 and a 1, no, I don't like the 7 and the 1. No rebound covered up for a face-off. Yep, so rebound bounced up and ricocheted right back to Lowe, and he'll hang on. So, face-off here, +3. Advantage center. Esposito gets it. A 35 is a 2 going up against Crisco. That remains a 2. Oh, it's in range again. Shot on net, a 41, and this time he scores. So Esposito off the draw, finds it on a stick, fires this one by Lowe. And this is a goal for the Bruins, and they take a 2-0 lead. So let's take a look at our assists on the play. So our assist is 44, so that will be 2 assists. And we're looking at 1 and 4. So I would imagine Orr would be 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the 2 defensemen, so Orr and Smith, we'll get assists on this one here. So in the second period, at 3:09, Esposito, he will get the goal from Orr and Dallas Smith. And the Bruins have a 2-0 lead here as they have my sugar rush. All right? It's just a chance to beat up on a team. Marco's a huge Stone Cold Hockey. Yes, isn't that great? I had some... I think ST asked me to play it here on the channel, so I will be getting that going again. And he likes the fascinating baseball, but he might break out the APBA hockey. You're in a hockey mood. Yeah, I've been all over the APBA football. It's just I sometimes don't have time to play the whole thing. But I saw this highlight on my YouTube channel. It was the Bruins and the Capitals from '74, and I said that's the game I'm going to play, so I can get the Bruins a nice easy win. I hope, and make me feel good about myself tonight because I'm feeling kind of bad. All right, so it's going to be a face-off at center. Esposito a +3. And Noah's going to come over here to Atkinson. A 54 is a 32. Pass, physical 14. 2, 5. 8, 12. Oh, no, he won't make that pass. That'll be intercepted by Busick. And we're going to make a line change here. So they're going to get line 3 out here for the Bruins on the D, and line 3 on the forwards as well. So we'll see Terry O'Reilly here. Is he going to mix it up? Is he going to be mixing it? I don't know. So line 1 for the Capitals comes back out. There we go. So we got 1 and 2 and 3 and 3. I always say I love the spreadsheet. It really, really makes this game really play nice and easy for me. It's just a helper. Just kind of helps you play the game. All right, so Busick with the puck, and now he's going to roll a 54. Terrible, terrible rolls for the Bruins. Pass, physical 14. So they get 4, 7, 10, 13. No, he's not going to make that play. That'll be intercepted by Dougie Moens. And now Savard comes out. Savard has the goal for Boston, by the way. Or one of the goals, first goal. So Dougie Moens with the puck. A 31 is a 16 going up against the right D, which is Doak. He's at a 4, so we're going to add 2 to that 16, right? So what did I say it was? A 31 is a 16, so it's going to be an 18. Intercepted by O'Reilly. O'Reilly. A 62 for O'Reilly is an 8 going up against Anderson, so 8 will stay an 8. I got a shot on goal if I have 4, check 11. 4, 8, 11. I do get a shot on net. Shot range of 25. I rolled a 63, so that'll be a shot and a save. Low with a 25 is a 5, and that'll be picked up by the right wing, Marson. Marson will start to play for the Capitals here in 1974. I don't know. I forget what their record was. Ron looked it up while we were talking today. 31 is a pass physical 10. I don't think so. Not with O'Reilly out there. So that's going to be taken away by Darryl Edderstrand. And, we're going to get a line change here. So Boston's going to come out with line 4. So that'll mean Esposito will be double shifting. Line 2 for the expansion Capitals. And again, with only 2 defensive lines, we just alternate between 1 and 2. So I need to change my spreadsheet here. And so line 4 back out for Boston with line 1. So Bobby Orr will be back out here. And here we go. So it's going to be Edderstrand with a puck. A 15 is a 4 going up against Atkinson. So that 4 is going to stay. He's going to get a shot on net. His shot range of 11, though, is not in range. So his shot's going to be saved by Lowe. A 51 is a 6, and he'll cover that up. Face-off in the Capital zone here. 13:30 to go, second period. 2-0 Boston. First period goal by Andre Savard. And second period goal by Esposito. And that's where we stand. Esposito is a +3 on the face-off. He will get the puck. A 44 shot on goal, but a 63 is well above. Yeah, I'm rolling so bad for Boston tonight. A 63 on a save is a 38. Ooh, that's something crazy. No, deflected into the stands. And then we'll get a face-off. All right, another face-off. I don't know, is this the first time I use my new camera with the APBA hockey setup? I know I've been using it for football, but I don't know if I used it for the APBA hockey at all. Hopefully it looks good. I do like the new camera setup here, but I got to be a little farther away, so it's kind of hard. The baseball is great because you can zoom right in on the batter and the pitcher, you know. Face-off here. It's going to go to Forbes. Dave Forbes. Oh, it's a shot on net for Forbes with the 11, but a 61 is well out of range. So another save by Lowe. A 30 is going to bounce to Esposito for a shot on goal. A no-time roll. Another out-of-range shot. And Lowe comes up with another save, and it's picked up by Crisco. Crisco with the puck. A 34 is a 31, and that pass will not connect, I don't believe. 4, 6, no. Dallas Smith is a 4, and Orr is a 4, so that's not going to happen. And intercepted by Dallas Smith, and we'll need to make a line change. So line 1 will come out for Boston. Line 2, defense. And then we'll go back to line 1 and line 2 over here for the Capitals. And just like that, we change lines. So we said 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. And Dallas Smith will finish up his shift. A 23 is a 22, and that's going to be intercepted by Hrajek. And then Dallas Smith will head off. Capital puck, a 56 is a 34, and what do we say? A 34 is a 34 is a 34. So he's going to sit down, and that's going to give Boston their first power play of the game. So how do we spell this guy's name? Never heard of this guy. So in the second period at 8:55, down here, second period 8:55, Rychuk. 2 minutes, and he goes in at 11 on the scoreboard here. So, all right, so Rychuk will sit. Boston on the power play. And so remember, so I got to bring out my power play chart. Again, this is something that ID and I worked with. ID did a lot of it here. I think I did some of the coloring for that, as well as the rebound shot stuff. This stuff we worked really hard on, and I think it came out really well. Now I have it on the spreadsheet here, but I still have some of the things off to the side. The goal save chart and things like that. We colored them all in, made them look nice, and it really makes the game a little bit better. All right, so now if you remember, do you guys remember? If you remember, on the power play, you add 2 to the shot range, and for Boston, on the power play, we add 1 more, so that gives us 3. And because the Capitals are so bad, we're going to add another one. So we're going to add 4 on the power play to any Boston shot range. And that's how we're going to do it. All right, so we're going to have a face-off here between Esposito and, it don't matter. So Marson will take the draw. Oh, we want to get line 1 out here for the Capitals. So we get line 1 and line 1 here on the power play. So what I need to do is change this to power play. I don't count the power play as a shift. That's not what I do. All right, so let's go. What do I want to do? 3. I think that's what I want to do. Is that so? It'll be 3, 2, 1, and 0 before I change it. Okay. I think that's what I want to do. All right, so 11 minutes to go here in the second period. Boston on the power play. Esposito with a +4 on the faceoff. Here we go. And Esposito will get it off the draw. A 25 is a 1. He's going to get a shot on net. And even with all that extra stuff, I'm going to roll a 63. That'll be another save by Lowe. A 32 is a 26. And a 26 is going to be a shot on goal unless they clear it. And I think they will clear it. They get 3. I rolled the 3. And Lowe will cover this up as Mike in the truck comes by. Thanks, Mike. Face off in the Capital zone. It's going to come back here to Dallas Smith off the face-off. A 46 and a power play is a 41. And we're going to get a rare play. All right, so we're going to go to Dave's rare play chart. Again, this is something I worked on. I don't know. We'll see how it looks here. All right, so we got a rare play. So let me roll, and we'll look at dump in and split for my rolls here. All right, so dump in's a 55. Whistle, lullaby, leading team locks down the game. All right, not that I want to do this on the power play. Take 4 minutes on the clock and a neutral zone face-off. It cannot end the game. Ends with a minute left in the third or overtime. All right, so we're locking down the game. So we're going to take 4 minutes off the clock, okay, according to this rare play. So that kills the power play, but it does take 4 minutes off the clock. So let's do this here. So we're going to bring it down to 6 minutes. All right, so that's just my rare play. And so 6 minutes to play, and we'll go back to lines 1 and 1. So the penalty is over. We kind of lose it on the rare play, but it takes some time off the clock. And I guess that's what you want to do if you're leading the game, correct? All right, so we're going to go back to 1. Again, that's just Dave's rare play. I'm still not done with my rare play chart, but I come up with some things I thought was a little different. And here we go. All right, so we're going to go neutral zone face-off here. Esposito going against Rychek. And advantage right D, so it's going to go to Orr finally. So Bobby Orr with the puck. A 56 is a 33, and we're going to get some coincidental penalties or a neutral zone face-off. Neutral zone face-off, you know. Dave's rare play should be a food truck. It might be a food truck. Imagine that. All righty, so I'm going to go off the face-off here. And Esposito's going to get it. A 64 is a 3 going up against Rychek is a 2. He's going to get a shot on net. And again, we roll a 42. 24 shots on net, only 3 in range for the Bruins. That's how bad we're rolling here tonight. The 62 is going to be a 32. And that's going to bounce all the way back to Dallas Smith. He's going to get a shot on goal. His shot is a 45. That's another save by Lowe. And a 33, that'll be picked up by the center. So it's going to be Rychek with it now. He will skate it up for the Capitals. A 27. It's going to be poke checked by Phil Esposito. Esposito, a 4 going up against Moans. That'll be a 5. Oh, that's going to be a Soga. We haven't had a Soga in a while. Shot on goals. Anybody has? Oh, Jeepers Creepers. I need a 13 assist, and I got Bobby Orr, whose assist is a 52. So Esposito's going to get a shot on net, that 26, but I rolled a 42. Another save, and another one not in range. And a 55 that'll be picked up by the left wing. So this will be Moans with it now. A 53 for Moans. That is a 9. The shot is blocked. Deflects to the shooter for a screenshot. So it goes right back to Moans here. So we're going to roll again. So Moans is going to get it, +1. And he's got a shot range of 11. That's a 12. I roll a 31. That'll be a save. And Ross Brooks will let it go to Esposito. And we'll make some line changes here. So line 3 comes out for Boston. As Dave Little comes by, yeah, we got some APBA hockey going on here today. This is the 1974 game between Boston and the Capitals, in which the Boston won 12-1. But right now it's only 2-0. I don't think the Capitals are going to score, to tell you the truth. We're going to send out Andre Savard, though, because he's the guy that scored our first goal. I haven't got a lot of line 2s out here for Boston. Holy cow. All right, so we got 3 and 2 and 3 and 3 as I mark off my lines here. The game I did today, the home team was down to Connecticut 3-0 halfway through the game. And I says, let's hope they turn around the second half. They scored 4 goals and won 4-3 after being down 3-0. I thought that was pretty exciting. I had a good time. All right, Esposito with the puck. 61 is a 6 going up against Dupere. So that's going to be a 5, actually. So that'll be another Soga. Oh, 61, though. Bobby Orr's off the ice. So, no, it's going to be a neutral zone faceoff. So Esposito can't make the play. And we got a whistle. And coming out now is the line 3 forward, Walt McKechnie. +2 on the faceoff. Advantage right wing. Terry O'Reilly with the puck. 14 is a 36, and guess what that is? That's going to be a fight. Terry O'Reilly. Ding, ding, ding. All right, who's going to go up against here? So my split roll. Let's roll again. 36. So he's going to go up against the second highest major. Second highest major. So we have 14, 0, 24. So O'Reilly and Lesuc. All right, here we go. And what I'm going to do is the winner of the fight for the next shift, everybody, the whole team gets a +1 and everything. All right, so here's the fight chart that I got from Play. So let's see if we can keep track of who wins the fight. All right, and I'll use this little puck marker to kind of put people in the lead here. All right, so here we go. So O'Reilly and Lesuc, here we go. Wait, do I have a ding, ding, ding here? Do I have a ding, ding, ding? Hang on a sec. Here we go, O'Reilly and Lesuc. All right, so I'm just going to look at the split roll here. That's what I'm going to look for down the bottom. And a 10, and the visitor lands a punch. All right, so Lesuc in the lead here. A 9. Visitor lands another punch, so 2 for Lesuc. A 6. Home player lands a punch. Now it's 1. A 9. Lesuc lands another one. It's +2. A 4. Home player. It's +1. O'Reilly gives it right back. A 7. And the referee breaks it up, and Lesuc is going to win the fight. And so the Capitals will benefit for a couple of minutes here with the bonus. So O'Reilly and Lesuc. I'm not sure if it's Lesuc or Lesuc. But he will go to the box here. So it's 17:09. We have a nice fight here between O'Reilly and Lesuc. Now you guys want to see O'Reilly fight, and you did, but he lost against the expansion team. So they'll go to the boxes here. I think he's supposed to roll for misconducts and stuff. Only check for misconducts on fights. All right, so let me check here. So O'Reilly's misconduct is a 13. So let me roll. No. And Lesuc, no misconduct. Okay, so no misconduct. So just 5 for fighting. So here we go. So, you know something? Let's do this. Let's go. We'll finish the period with line 1 for everybody, just to make it simple. So we're going to go line 1 to finish the period because there's no power play on that. And that'll just make it easier on everybody, right? And we'll get to see the superstars again. Alrighty, so here we go. Face off at center after the fight. So the Capitals will have one advantage for everything for the next. We'll call it the rest of the period because of the fight. All right, unless there's a major play, like a goal or something, then it'll wipe out momentum. We're just trying stuff here. So we're gonna give them one on the face off. So that'll be 4-on-2, so +2. Advantage lefty. So Dallas Smith will get it. A 15 is a 3 going up against this guy here. So he's a 4. He's a 1. So if we bump him up to a 2 just because of the fight momentum, he's still going to be a 3. So Dallas Smith will get a shot on net. Shot range of 11. That's out of range. That'll be another shot, though. That'll be a save. A 63 is a 38, and that's going to be deflected into the crowd for a face-off here. And John says he's an on-deck baseball run with the legend set. Nice. Yeah, I just unboxed that, and we're going to have him on, and we're going to be playing. I just need to, like I said, this season just keeps dragging on for me, and I keep saying, once I'm done, we're going to get people on. We are. It's just every time I look up, it's like it's a couple more games. It's a couple more games. I just want to not go to the rink. I just want to play something here. I want to play some new games, and I want to have some old games. I don't have people on. I've been promising people to come on the show, and I just haven't had a chance. And then, my dog... that threw me for a loop. I'm still for a loop with that guy. I missed that. I'd be looking down right here and looking at him, and yeah, man, so sad. So sad. All right, I'm going to face off here in the Capital Zone, and it's going to be Bright D. Mickelson. 44 is going to be a 7, and he's going to get out to neutral ice, and that'll be it. We'll get a face off here. So it's going to go here to Moans this time. Moans is a 32. That'll be a 26. And it's going to be picked off by Johnny Busick. Busick, a 36 is a 33. And that's going to be a neutral zone face-off if I check the roll. It's either neutral zone face-off or coincidental. So we're going to go neutral zone face-off. And it's going to be Horacek with it now, a 42. That's going to be a 6. Going up against Smith, oh boy, a 4. So that's going to be an 8. No, it's going to be a 7, so I can't go any higher than that. So it's a shot block +2. I rolled a 1. The shot's going to be blocked. Back to the shooter, though, for a screenshot. All right, so deflects back to Moans. His shot is out of range, so that'll be a save by Brooks. Only 8 shots on goal here by the Capitals. A 14 is a 30, and that's going to bounce back to Horacek again for another shot. And Horacek turns and shoots. That's out of range. Another save by Brooks. A 24 is a 19. That's picked up by the opposing left D. And that's Gord Smith. And the horn sounds. Where's my horn? Where's my horn? Where's my horn? There it is. Alrighty. That'll do it here in the second period. So let's get our stats going, as we like to do. So Boston up to 27 shots, so that means they had 13 in this period. And they had 3 in range, so that means they had 2 more in range. The Capitals with 9 shots, they had 3 shots in this period with nothing in range, and that's where we stand right now, 27-9 shots on goal. Don't count that. That was a mistake. So Esposito, the only goal that second period from Orr and Dallas Smith. That's where we stand, 2 for Boston and absolutely nothing for the Capitals. So let's start this third period now. And Boston's going to go, let's start line 1 again. I don't mind starting line 1 for everybody. We'll kick off the period with all the best guys for both teams. And there'll be less moving of cards for me. All right, here we go. Face off at center. Almost out of my cream soda. I have to break into my root beer pretty soon. And here we go. Face off for Esposito with a +3. Advantage center. Esposito will get it. A 51 is a 1. Shot on goal. I rolled a 65. That is well out of range. That'll be a save by Lowe. A 14 is a 30. That's going to bounce back to Esposito for another shot. This time it's in range by Esposito. And a 26 is a score. So Lowe makes the first save, but Esposito puts in his own rebound, and Boston now has a 3-0 lead. So let's see who's going to get assists on this one, on Esposito's second goal. Just 9 seconds into this third period, Esposito picks up his second of the game. So we have 2 assists on the play, and 34 says 2 and 3. So or would be 1, 2 and 3. So Busick and Hodge. So Esposito from Busick and Hodge. And it's 3-0 for the Bruins. All right, so here we go. Face-off back at center. +3 is advantage center. Esposito gets it again. A 46 is a 41. Possible bench minor. And it's going to be a neutral zone face-off. We won't go rare play. You know something? Let's do a rare play. Let's do a rare play. First, let's check for the bench minor. No bench minor. Let's go rare play, right? Let's try out my rare plays. Let's see how bad they are. All right, so let's roll the dice again. And we get a 12. Okay. The next goal is possibly a no goal. Next goal waved off. Okay, or we got a variation of 11-36 no goal, 41-66 goal. All right, so the next goal is going to be talked about. We got to remember that. The next goal is going to be talked about. And I don't like to do stuff like that that's in the future for rare plays, but for hockey, I ran out of ideas, so I just thought that, the next goal, no matter who gets it, could be called back. So let's continue on here. So we're going to face off. And it's going to be Horachek with it now. 35 is a 4. I'm going to bump that up to a 5. So it's going to be a Soga. Does anybody get a 35 assist? I don't think so on the Capitals. No. Oh, 31 though for Moans. So no. So that'll be a neutral zone face-off. And it's going to go to Busick this time. A 43 is a 29. Intercepted by Smith. And we're going to make a line change here. So 2 and 2 for Boston. 2 and 2 for Boston and 3 and 2 for Washington. I need to get back to my master baseball for APBA. I'm going to forget how to play that because it's been a while since I played it. It's not that hard, but I just, a couple little wrinkles I want to try to remember. All right, so we said we're going to go 3 and 2. And 2 and 2 for Boston. All right, let's continue on. A 55 is a 14, though. And he's going up against the right wing Schmott, so it's going to be a 15. It'll just be a pass. So he's going to make a pass over here to Lebert, Yvonne Lebert. Yvonne Lebert with it now. We're going to go a no-time roll. And it's going to be a 23. That'll be a 22. It's intercepted by Greg Shepard. Shepard for Boston. A 36 is going to be 33. And it's going to be a neutral zone face-off. I don't feel like checking for... it is a neutral zone face-off anyway. But sometimes you got to check for coincidentals, and it's like, it's such a pain. Coincidental penalties are such a pain. If I was playing for stats, then I might. But all right, so a face-off. Shepard now going up against Dupere. And advantage right D. So Al Sims is going to get it. A 64 is a 23. His pass to flex over to the right wing to Morrison. Morrison, a 34 is a 31. Pass physical 10. So we get 2, 6, 9, 10. So he's not going to make the pass. That's going to bounce over here to Vadnais. And we got to make a line change. So I'm going to go line 3 here for Boston. I'm going to overwrite the computer and go line 3. And we're going to go line 1 on the D. And for the Capitals, we'll go 4 and 1. They want to go 4 and 1. We'll go 4 and 1. That'll get line 4 out here one last time for them. Then they'll be done. Oh, they'll have one more maybe. All right, so we're going to go 4 and 1. And what did I say for Boston? 3 and 1. We'll get Savard back out here. He scored a goal early. We'll give him some extra time. All right, so Vadnais with the puck. A 26 is a 15. Going up against the left D, which is going to be a 0. And it's just going to be a pass. So he's going to pass it over to Orr. And that's fine by me. So Orr's going to pick it up now, a 45 for Bobby Orr. That's a 12 going up against left wrong bar, so it'll be an 11. It's going to be a pass RSOG. Does anybody have a 45 out here? No. So that's just going to be a pass. Oh, no, I got to do another roll. Hang on a sec. An RSOG's another roll. So I need to do another roll. And the 54, oh, he's got a 52. That would have been a shot on goal, but it's just going to be a pass. So we're going to send this over to, we're going to give it to Savard. He's got the goal. We're going to give it to Savard. Alrighty. It would have been a shot on goal, but I'm out of range. So Savard's going to get the pass. A 14 is going to be icing. That's a 30. Face-off all the way back in the Boston zone. So on the face-off, McKechnie is a 3. The other guy's a 1. It's a +2. Advantage lefty. Dallas Smith, a 31, is a 6. Coming out of his own zone. He'll make the play, and they'll pin it against the boards at center ice for a face-off. This time, left from BOS is going to get it. I can't say that name tonight. Some reason it's just not rolling off my tongue tonight. Going up against McKechnie. Ooh, that 4 turns into a 6. That's going to be a shot block +1. So we have 2, 4, 5. I roll the 5. The shot will be blocked, and it deflects over to Savard. Savard coming the other way. Andre Savard has a goal tonight. 23 is a 5. That 5, because he's a 1, turns into a 4. That's going to be a shot on goal. That'll be out of range. Another save here by Ron Lowe. A 42 is going to be a 12. And a 12 is smothered for a face-off. Smothered by the Smother Brothers. Another +2 for McKechnie here on the face-off. And that'll be taken by Laframboise. I can't say his name. I'm just going to call him Pete, all right, because I'm just too tired tonight. Pete rolls a 61. That's a 28. Intercepted by the right wing, O'Reilly. And now let's change our lines up here. So they want to go line 4 for Boston. That's fine by me. And line 2 on the D. And then 2 and 2 over here for the Capitals. 3-0 Boston. I didn't think we'd get to 12. Then again, the rolls have been so bad for Boston. I mean, the 30 shots, 4 in range. That's pretty poor. That's pretty poor. All right, so we said 2 and 2 and 4 and 2. 2 and 2 and 4 and 2. All right, Boston puck. This is O'Reilly. 61 is a 28. That's going to be intercepted by the right wing, Atkinson. And so he will change up, and Hines will come out. And let's see. So Atkinson with the puck. A 51 is a 3 going up against Forbes. So on the left wing, he's a 3. So that's going to bump that 3 to a 4. So that'll be a shot on goal. His shot range is 23. I rolled a 52. That's out of range. So there's a rare shot on net. Ross Brooks will make the save. A 52 is a 27. And it's going to bounce back to the third highest shot frequency. And we do not clear the puck because I rolled an 11. So who's the third highest? 20, 15, 18. So probably Bloom. So it's going to go to Bloom for a shot on net. He's got a shot range of 21. That's in range with the 13. That's in range at a 56 for Brooks. And 34, he scores. Mike Bloom scores for the Capitals. And they're on the board. It's 3-1. Son of a gun. So that'll be 1 assist on the goal. And that assist will go to the second highest guy. So Bloom's going to score here for the Capitals. So that's going to be in the third period at, we'll call it 6:55. And Bloom will get the goal. 1 assist going to the second highest guy. So he gets 32. Crisco. So Bloom from Crisco. That's how I say his name. Oh, yes, in the rare play. Oh, yes, D13. Thanks for bringing that up. The rare play. So they're talking it over. Bruins are complaining. Brooks is saying he was interfered with. All right, so 11-36, it's no goal. 41-66, it is a goal. All right, here we go. So I'm going to roll the split down here, the split here. And 11-36, it's no goal. And it is no goal. No goal. It is no goal. Thank you, D13, for pointing that out. So we're going to take that off the board. The referee confers with the linesman, and he says that Brooks was interfered with on the play. So we're going to scratch that goal. All right, we're going to cross that out. And so it's no goal. No goal on the play. And, yeah, Keith says it's hometown cooking. I'm going to say just, well, they talked it over, and Ross Brooks was interfered with. And so we're going to get a face-off at neutral ice. So the Capitals thought they were on the board, but thanks to that rare play, and thanks to that, that's why I don't like to put the rare plays in the future up too much, because I sometimes forget them. But that's why you guys are here. I probably would have made notes. If I was playing myself, I would have made a note. So we're gonna take this off the board here. We're gonna take off the in-range shot, and we're gonna take off the shot itself because it didn't happen because of the interference. And that's where we stand. So face off a neutral ice. Yeah, way to go, D13. Helping the Bruins out, right? And so the crowd actually goes wild. All right, so it stays 3-0. And there's no penalty on the play, but Ross Brooks complained, and the referee agreed with him as he talks to the linesman. Here we go. Let's see, Esposito and Crisco on the draw. Esposito will get it. A 51 is a 1. That's a shot on net. Oh, that's in range. That's in range. And a 14 is a 30, and he scores. Esposito will pick up the hat trick. And the Capital coach is not happy. I'm not sure which one it was. They had several coaches that year. So Esposito with his third goal, second of the period, at 7:01. And the Capitals, after thinking they have scored, had it overturned for an interference call on the goaltender, and Esposito goes down and scores. So it's going to be 2 assists, and it's going to be 1 and 3. So 13, 15, 21. Vadnais, 1, 2, and Sims. So Esposito from the 2 defensemen, Vadnais and Al Sims. And it's 4-0 for the Bruins. What a turn of events here at the Garden. The rare play overturning a goal, and Esposito out here with the 4th line, actually getting it done. And I should give assist to D13 for pointing out that rare play, which I did completely forget about. Honestly, I did. Good thing you brought it up. Normally, I'd write that down, but I forgot. All right, so where are we now? Here we go. Esposito will stay out here. And advantage left wing, Dave Forbes. 36. And we're going to get a neutral zone face-off. He was pushing and shoving with somebody. Forbes wanted to go, but he had no takers, as the Capitals are just happy to just get out of Dodge here this afternoon. All right, so we're going to go back to line 2. So we'll see Schmott, Shepard, and Marcotte. We haven't seen much of them in this game. We still have a lot of line 2s to go. For some reason, the coach hasn't been playing them in line 1 and line 1 for the Capitals. I think I got to open my window again. Boy, these lights just get so hot. They're LED lights, but they still get hot. I think it's this main one overhead that heats this place up. Can't wait for the summer to try out my AC again down here. Keep it nice and cool. Last summer it was roasting. We put in the AC at the end of the summer. That was a good idea. RJL comes by. Yeah, we got some hockey here in Studio B. Bruins and the Capitals, the expansion Capitals. It's not the Ovechkin Capitals. Not even close. All right, so here we are. It is 12 minutes to play. Face off a neutral ice. Shepard and Hrychuk. That's how I'm going to call his name. Shepard with a +2. Advantage left wing. Donnie Marcotte with the puck. A 46 is a 24. And that's going to be intercepted by Gordon Smith, the left D. A 32 is a 26. His pass deflects all the way back to Marcotte. So Marcotte's going to steal it again. 31 is a 4. Going up against Mickelson. He's a 1. So it's going to be a 3. So that'll be a shot on goal. Marcotte, a shot range of 32. I rolled a 24, so that's in range. Marcotte puts this one on the net. A 51. It's a 6 and low. will make that save. He looked behind him, but he does have it, and he'll cover up for the faceoff. So Donnie Marcotte almost made this 5-0. Another faceoff here. This is going to go to Orr, Bobby Orr. A 41 is a 7. Shot on goal, block +2. So they have a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4. That's going to be a shot on net. That will be out of range, though. So a shot and a save by Lowe. 24 is a 19. That's picked up by Dallas Smith. And we'll have to make a line change. So line 1 will come out here for Boston with line 2D. And 2 for the Capitals. Halfway through this third period, shots a 33-10 Boston, as we kind of figured they would be. Only 6 in range, though, and they got 4 by him, so Lowe's come up big a couple of times for the Capitals. In real life, they yanked him after 1, and they brought in Bellhumer. Well, not so much today. He's kind of hanging in there here on the channel. 64 for Smith is a 7. Shot on goal, block +2, so we have a block 2. 3, 4, 5. The shot is going to be blocked and deflected to the crowd. And we'll get a whistle, and Dallas Smith will change up. So here we go. Face off. Esposito out here against Crisco, +3. Disadvantage left D. It's going to go to Anderson. And a 3. He's going to get a shot on goal, but his shot rating of 0. And that'll be easy save by Brooks. A 16 is a 28, though. And that's going to go a shot on goal unless we clear it. No, we can't clear it because I rolled 12. So what did we say? 16 is a 28. 4th highest shooter here. Oh, boy. 1, 2, 3, 4. LeBert, but he's got to roll 6 or less on a split roll, and he does. So he will get the shot on net. Shot range of 14. I rolled a 54, so that'll be a save by Brooks. A 56, and so the net is knocked off, and we'll get a whistle. 9 minutes of play, 4-0 Boston. This is my Sugar Rush game. We did have the one fight, though. O'Reilly and Lesuc went at it, and Lesuc actually beat him. Let's see. It's going to go to Crisco on the draw. A 12 was a 39, and we have another fight. Oh, boy. So it's going to be against the highest fighter. So Crisco is going to go at it with 12, 14, 11, 12. Hodge. Crisco and Hodge are going to go at it. So here we go. Here's the fight chart. So Crisco and Hodge. Let's see what's going to happen here. So we're going to look at the split roll. And an 8 is going to be visitor lands a punch. So it's 1 for Crisco. A 3. And the visitor is knocked down by Hodge. So we're going to call that a draw. Okay, because if you get knocked down, it's going to be knocked down. So Hodge and Crisco will go for fighting here at the 11:29 mark. So a couple of fights here tonight. And this one we'll call it a draw at 8:30. And Kenny Hodge at 8:30 and 5 minutes each for fighting. So no advantage off of that one at all. And so what are we going to do here? We'll keep line 1 out here. So we'll just do it like this for the next 30 seconds. So Schmatz will come out and play in place of Hodge. So here we go. We're going to have a face-off here. And it's going to be Schmatz with the puck. So Bobby Schmatz with it. A 42 is a 3 going up against Bloom. So that'll stay a 3. Shot on goal, tip in. Let's see what the tip in's terrible, though. The highest I, so that's going to be Esposito. So Schmatz shoots it. Esposito with an 8 and a 2, and that's just going to be a shot on goal for Esposito, I believe. So Esposito's going to try to tip this one on the net. Shot is a 44. That's out of range, so that'll be a save. And the 34 is a 31, and that's going to be back to Schmatz for another chance. Schmatz, a shot range of 23. That's in range with the 12. And the 16 is a 28, and Schmatz will score. Bobby Schmatz puts this one home, and it's 5-0 Boston. So with Hodge on the bench, Schmatz steps up and cashes in on the assists. So it's going to be 1 and 2. So it's going to be Esposito and actually Vadnais. So Bobby Schmartz gets the goal at the 11:35 mark as he's up here on the first line. And Esposito and Vadnais. Vadnais with his second assist of the game. Oh, I don't have my score sheet to put in the stars of the game. I couldn't find my other score sheet. You are stepping into a blowout. That's what we were trying to do. We were trying to blow them out. That was the idea. All right, we're going to stay with line 2. So we're going to let Smart stay out here. So we're going to go line 2 and 1. And the Capitals, the expansion Capitals, they'll send out line 3 and 1. How about that? So 3 and 1 and 2 and 1. So 3 and 1 and then 2 and 1. Here we go. All right, face off at center. This is going to be Shepard and Dupere. And again, I had to steal Dupere from St. Louis just to get him in this game. And trying to put the captain put on the foil. They already did. They had a couple of fights. We've had some fights. I've actually ignored some of the coincidentals because they just take up time, and something like this, I'm not too worried about it. But I probably would have had 3 or 4 more coincidental penalties in this game. Each team's only had 1 power play, though. And that's the weird thing. 1 power play, 2 fights, and some coincidentals I ignored, if you will. I think Hockey Bones does a better job with penalties myself. That's one of the reasons I really like playing Hockey Bones. I'll get them back here on the channel soon. Shepard and Dupere, +2 for Shepard. Advantage center, so Shepard will get the puck. Ooh, a 44 shot on net. Another shot roll of 66. That is not good. So that'll be a save. 36 shots on poor Ron Lowe, but he's hanging in there at 5-0. A 26 is going to be a 30, and that'll be a back to Shepard for another shot on goal. Shepard shoots, another save by Lowe, and a 15 is a 5, and that'll be picked up by the right wing Morrison. Lou Morrison, a 63 is a 25, and that puck is going to be poke-checked away. It's going to go all the way over here to Bobby Orr. A 36 is a 33, and again, that's either a coincidental penalty or a neutral zone face-off. One is going to go neutral zone face-off. That's what we're going to do here. Not too worried about it. Face-off at neutral ice, and disadvantage right D, so it's going to go to Bill Mickelson. A 56 for Bill, 34, and a 34 is a 34. So it's going to be a penalty here on Mickelson, and Boston will go on another power play. So in this third period at, call it 6 minutes or 13:42, if you will, and Mickelson will pick up the minor penalty. So Boston will send out line 2 here on the power play. We have only had 1 power play each. So we're going to go line 2 for everybody. All right. Yeah, we're going to leave line 2 out here. That's what we're going to do. And who's going to sit down over here? We're going to have Bloom sit. All right. Bloom thought he had a goal, but a rare play waved it off. I want to thank D13 for pointing that out. I got to keep that in mind next time. I got to make sure I write it down. But yeah, but that rare play, the next goal was in question, and we rolled, and it was not allowed. So, all right, power play here. So here we go. Let me put my power play guys on here. There's no quick way to do this. All right, face off. Shepard and Crisco, +2. Disadvantage right D. So it's going to go to LeBert. A 25 is an 11. An 11 shorthanded is, let me see, a pass, another roll, and I can make a pass. So let me do another roll here. His assist is 32. Yes, he will make that pass. We'll send it up to Atkinson. We'll kill some time. A 63 is a 25 shorthanded. And he's just going to lose the puck here. It's going to be Sims with it now. Al Sims with a no-time roll. A 12 is a 25. He'll dump that into the corner, but that's going to be taken by LeBert. LeBert will have a chance to clear it out. And a 35, he'll get it out. Oh, we're going to have another penalty. Looks like he got a high stick on someone. And let me do my split roll of 36, and that is just a minor penalty. They were checking for blood, but he didn't get it. So LeBert will sit. And so the Bruins will have 30 seconds of a two-man advantage. So LeBert will get 2 minutes. And the Bruins have a power play here for 2 more minutes after this. So let me just put that at what's that, 3? Put that at 3. So that'll give me 4 rolls in the power play. 3, 2, 1, and 0, I think. Okay. I should probably put it at 0. That'll give me 4. There we go. All right, so here we go. So face-off to the Bruins now. I have a two-man advantage here. So we're going to put line 1 out here. All right, so we're going to do line 1. And these guys will be sitting down here on the penalty for 30 seconds. So the Bruins have... Now, is Hodge out of the box yet? His flight was at 8:30. No, he's not out, so he can't come out. So Hodge could be on the power play, but he had to fight somebody. So he's going to sit and think about it. All right? Think about it. All right, what do you think? Here we go. All right, are the Capitals going to put on the foil, or what's going to happen here? So we're going to call it a face-off here. Two-man advantage for Boston. Esposito and Horachek on the draw. Advantage right D. So it's going to go to Bobby Orr. A 63 is a 14. He's going to make a pass. Arsog. He's going to roll the dice. Oh, my gosh. Another high roll. So it's just going to be a pass. He's going to send it to Esposito. It's not going to be a shot on net because I didn't get the roll because I'm rolling too high again. So Esposito. Ooh, a 55 for Esposito. Shot on net. Well, hang on a sec here. So I'm going to add 4. It's a 26. So if I add 4, 31, 33, 34. So I'm still out of range, though, with that 36. That's pretty bad. So it's out of range. So it's a shot and a save by Lowe. A 12 is a 25. And can they clear it away? Do they have a clearing of 6? No, they don't. So a 25 is the shot on goal for the highest shoot. So let's go back to Esposito, I believe. Yep, Esposito. Another shot in range. This one's in range. And a 23 is a score. On the two-man advantage, Boston will score, and they'll still remain on the power play. For Esposito, this is his 4th goal of the night, and Boston leads 6-0. So at the 15:44 mark, this is a power play goal, as Esposito cashes in yet again and assists. That's going to be 1 assist on this one here, and that's going to go to 3. So 1, 2. So Schmaltz comes in again. So Esposito from Schmaltz. And Schmaltz has figured in the last 2 goals for Boston, and they'll remain on the power play. So they'll get 1 guy back. So let's put out line 2. Right, and now we're gonna have we'll have O'Reilly come out here for this power play. So they still got a minute and a half to go on this power play. All right, so we're gonna have Bloom sit down, and LeBear's in the box, so he can't come out. So we're gonna have to play this guy. We're gonna have to double shift this guy. Still a power play for Boston. It's just a one-man advantage this time. So let's go with the face-off as Greg Shepard will come out. I once saw Greg Shepard on TV take a slap shot from center ice and score on Bernie Perron. Just a drive, just off the ice and beat Perron. Never saw that. Never saw it coming, but it went in. Advantage right D, so Al Sims is going to get it. 35 on the power play is a 20. His pass is going to be deflected. It's going to come over here to Mickelson. Mickelson is a 45. A 26 is going to be picked off by Marcotte, though. No time off the clock. Marcotte, 63. And he's going to play that in, but it's going to be deflected away. Mickelson will get it back, digging against the boards. This will probably kill the penalty here. 22. Ooh, that's 6. And he'll get that neutral zone face-off, and that'll kill the penalty. So, good job here by the second line here for the penalty kills. We'll leave them out here. So we're going to go line 2 here. And we'll just continue on. 2.5 to go. 6-0 Boston. And Atkinson's going to get the puck. A 52 is a 30. He's going to ice it. Face off in the Capital zone. In real life, this was 12-1. We're halfway there. It's 6-0. Off the draw, it's going to go right wing. So Terry O'Reilly, a 15 is a 2. That remains a 2. That'll be a shot on goal. Oh, he's a 25. That's in range. And a 31. Oh, it's a save by Lowe with a 6. O'Reilly with a wide open net, put it on the net, and Lowe stretched across and made the save, keeping the score still somewhat respectable. Off the face-off, O'Reilly's going to get it again. A 63 is a 25. It's going to be knocked off of his stick, and it squirts over to LeBert. LeBert with a 43 is a 29. That's going to be intercepted by Vadnais. This will do it in the game here. Vadnais, long clearing pass, doesn't connect. That'll be icing, and that'll do it. And the Bruins skate away with a 6-0 win. Well, let's take a look at our messy score sheet here. Again, I thought Bloom had scored, but I had to erase that because, again, it was knocked off for a rare play. The next rare play goal was challenged, and it was challenged. And not that you have challenges in 74, but that's why I kind of wrote it that way, like it's waved off. It might be waved off, so the referees talked about it and disallowed the goal. So let's take a look at our final shots here. Let me kind of get it up here. So Boston with 40 shots. So if they had 27, then that would give them 13, right? 13. And they had 9 in range. So they had 6 in range in that period to give them a total of 40 with 9 in range. Capitals come out with 12 shots. So they got 3 in that period. And they had none in range. So they will finish with 12 shots and 2 in range. As far as scoring goes, all zeros here for the Capitals. And Boston with 1, 1, and 4 for the 6-0 final. Ross Brooks will get your win. Yeah, 12 shots, right? Yeah, that's kind of how it was. So Ross Brooks gets your win. He will get the win. Lowe will get the loss. I guess your first star, Esposito with 4 goals and an assist. He's your first star. I would say Schmaltz with a goal and assist would be the second star. And we'll give it Vadnais with 2 assists. He'll be a third star. Bobby Orr with just 1 assist here. A couple of blocked shots maybe, but he just had 1 assist, and that's going to be it there. So that is some APBA hockey here back on the channel. Good to have it back here on the channel. Let me come back to Studio B. Yeah, so that is that. I want to thank everybody for coming by tonight and trying to have some fun with me here. It's been a while since I had some hockey on the channel. So we'll set this up. I got to get the Hockey Bones back. There's things I really like about Hockey Bones, that they do just a little bit different than APBA. And there's nothing wrong with APBA. They're 1 and 1A for me. But Hockey Bones, there's a few things that I do miss about not playing that. So, all right. Well, that is that. It's been a long week for me. Long, trying week for me. And so I'm going to go chill out here and watch some TV myself and finish my root beer. And I want to thank everybody for coming by. Good to be back here. I'm hoping to be back a little bit more. This week shouldn't be bad. Next week I think I have 3 or 4 games. And then playoffs. So I think it'd be 2 more after that maybe. Then I'm done. I'm done for the summer. It's only spring until September. I got to find a new game plan. I can't keep up this pace next year. Just can't do it. Even if I was younger, it's a tough pace. So I want to thank everybody for coming by. Hopefully I'll be talking to you guys soon. And that's APBA hockey. I love it. I love all the APBA games. Football is my favorite, as you know. But the baseball and the hockey are right behind it. It's fun. And then I got the Hockey Bones and Strat and season ticket games. Those are fun. So many fun games to play. Anytime I play a game, it's my favorite game because it's just so much fun to play in the table. So that's that. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. You guys have a great day. And I don't think there's anything else I got to think about here. No, that's about it. And Cutter, yeah, you just missed it, Cutter. Nice 6-0 Boston win over the Capitals. This is my sugar rush. I just wanted to beat up on a team. Just wanted to smash a team. And I didn't want it to be the Seals. So it was the Capitals tonight. But we had fun. All right, I'm Dave from Studio B. Thanks for tuning in.